everybody? Playing a little Rogue Trooper, continuing from where I was yesterday. As usual, we are balls deep in a war zone. So just be prepared and mentally prepare yourself for that fact. I mean, we're not head deep. We're not even base deep. We are balls in this fucking war zone right now. It's no joke at all.
You sure you can do this, Helm?
No problem. You get me in there, hack me into their communications net, and I'll pull everything I can on Grand Admiral Hoffa.
Alright, Helm. You'll live on through Rogue's helmet.
How are you finding being a biochip? Better than that poison. Hopper on point.
Gotta stay low to stay alive behind enemy lines. Not so much for that idea. Whew. Gotta jump in the trench here. Oh shit. Fuck you.
Great shot.
Why, thank you. There he is.
Smooth.
Was that him? I don't know. Whatever. Nope. Keep hearing. Pop them puppies. Keep hearing rockets being fired off. And beings I'm behind enemy lines now. I'm not liking it. What's that red? What is that? Is there something below there? Oh, it's another one. Yo, Dazed, what's going on, man? How you been? Surprise! Damn, look at that. Peekaboo. Let's go down. Was I down here already? I'm going down here real quick. I don't think. This looks like where I came up from, but I could be wrong. Nah. Same thing, man. Not much. Same old story. Just decided to get back into some game and play this for a bit. I might do a little bit of Super C after this, and then I pre-ordered Shenmue 1 and 2, and those should be playable by 12 o'clock midnight, and that's like 2 hours from now. So I might get that going. I'm thinking about doing a no commentary on that though, because I just want to kind of focus on the game. So when I end up doing Shenmue, I'm not really gonna be. You're not gonna be hearing me talk. It'll be just like a straight up long play. That's what I usually do when I play new games or games I haven't played in a while. I don't really feel like looking at the comments and stuff, you know what I mean? So I'll just like do a regular recording of my gameplay and keep it simple. I might play this for a little bit and then maybe get a little Super C in before that. That was just a weird little trench area over there. There wasn't really nothing to it. The facility's right here. This game's cool though. I really like the I like 2000 AD, Judge Dredd in this. I think this is a really cool rendition of the comic. Yeah, like I'll do comments and like try to talk in games I've already played before, but you know, since I pretty much stream every game I play, there are times when I just want to be immersed in the game. Like I plan on doing a Red Dead Redemption 2 stream, you know, when I first get it. But I'm not gonna be having my voice on that either. Same thing with Resident Evil 2 when I first get it. I just want to kind of concentrate on the game, and if anyone wants to tune in and watch, they're more than welcome.
I can hack that console. But what about us?
I remember when I first started, I never would record myself talking. And even when I did, I just wouldn't fucking even watch the comments. Jesus Christ.
Coming up. Here. Grenade. Watch out. Grenade. Look out.
Exactly. I was just watching a gameplay of it today. I really like what they did with the, I'll be honest, I'm not feeling just the ambient soundtrack too much. It's definitely not better than the original, not even close. But I really like what they did with the characters. I mean, Leon, I'm kind of on the fence about. He looks a little too young. It doesn't look as cool as the original Leon. But Marvin looks cool as shit. I really like what they did with him. I remember this part. Alright, Helm, hold up.
Hey, voila! How come you only opened the door after we picked you up? You'd leave me behind. Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds too, like, generic for one. And he's just, I mean, I believe the rookie thing a little more, but I mean, anyone in their mid-20s can be a rookie cop. You know, it's like, I definitely prefer old school Leon, but I mean, I'm looking at it from, like, this is a whole new, like, oh shit, Max Payne style. This is a whole new, you know, variation of RE2, and it looks cool in a lot of ways. It's just, there's a couple little nitpicks I have. But the conversations, the facial movements, the characters, they do seem, at least in Marvin's case, it seems more realistic. I keep forgetting how to do shit in this game.
Just show me where you want them. Micromines.
We don't need micromines.
Medpack.
We don't need med packs. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, it looks like a great game. But the thing is, it doesn't really look like it's too much. It's not going to be anything like super. It's not going to be like on the innovative level like Grand Theft Auto, or not Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption 2. But it's going to be a damn good RE game, especially. Damn. You know, especially in the way that RE games have been as of late. Dude, what is going on here? I mean, the zombies look awesome. The lighting effects are incredible. And we haven't even seen the other zombies. I think they're going to be doing something at Gamecom in the next I think it's tomorrow actually starts. Look, I want to use a hollow decoy. Why can't I use one? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely really hyped for RDR, but that's only really because it's coming out before RE2. But I really, yeah, that might, you know, I think even if it wasn't, I've been hyped as shit, yeah, like you said, since they really announced RDR2. I've just been really excited for that. Here we go. Now I can get in. Oh, that worked. That really worked. Should have just did that from the fucking start.
That should be easy to blow up. We should shut it down.
Dude, you still can't throw. You like that? You like that? Suck on that.
Check.
This silencer is so not, has no point at this point. I mean, I'm just like literally getting caught left and right, so why sacrifice power?
Another of those armored guys.
Yay.
Another target in a tin can. Check.
Are you kidding me? What a load of bullshit.
Who's there?
Oh,
How's this candy taste?
take your medicine.
Moving to your position. Hero. Incoming!
I keep accident. I hate that the meta pack button is that because I always press it by accident. I mean, it's crazy because it's like we went from having no games to like a ton of cool looking games coming out. Like fucking, even be like I'm only getting, as far as I know, Red Dead, because I know that's going to take up a lot of my time. Resident Evil 2 is a must for me since I'm a huge fan. But Walking Dead, Overkill's Walking Dead looks cool. I mean, Walking Dead as a brand to me is pretty much ass at this point, but that game's been looking good for a while. I've known about that title for years now. They've been working on that game, so that looks good. Fallout 76 obviously looks good. What else? It's coming out this year. or even next year. I know there's more. I can't think of them though. There's a ton of good games coming out. Oh, I want to get Just Cause 4 because that looks fucking awesome. But I'm not getting that as far as I know until maybe later. But looks awesome. They're making Bethesda's putting out some other cool shit, like Doom's coming out with a sequel, which I can definitely wait on, but still a good series. Fucking what else? The other one is Wolfenstein Youngblood, which is like supposed to be BJ Blazkowicz's daughters or some shit in the 80s, which sounds really cool. Co-op. So there's a lot of cool games. It's just like there's only two that I'm really focused on, and that's Red Dead 2 and Resident Evil 2. Oh, they really have. Yeah, it's like, I mean, Metal Gear Solid 5, I love that game. It was unfinished, but still, even in its unfinished state, it was one of the best games ever, and I was super hype about that. The level of hype I have for that game is the level of hype I have for Red Dead Redemption 2. It might, yeah, that's pretty much as accurate as I can make it.
What do we have here?
But, oh, alright, Connor. Fuck them all. Good job, Connor. The Doom reboot, I mean, I was never a huge Doom fan to begin with. But I like the new Doom game. My brother got it and we like game share. So I didn't buy it, but I fucking played it, you know, because we share games on the PS4. So I played it off of his account and fucking pretty much ended up platinuming it. I enjoyed the game. It was fun to play because I didn't have anything else to play at the time. So it comes down to the fact that it's not like a game that I was ever really concerned about when it came out, but I think I kind of became a fan of the series more due to the reboot and playing the reboot. I'm more of a Wolfenstein guy. Again, I wasn't a huge Wolfenstein fan to begin with, but I played the New Order, and I pretty much fell in love with the reboot of that franchise. I'm a huge fan of Wolfenstein now because of the Machine Games variations. I think Bethesda as a whole makes great games, though. I mean, they put out a lot of good stuff.
Think we've annoyed them. This was your doing.
They've annoyed me. Is more like it. Like taking candy from a baby. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 is good too. That's the whole Metal Gear Solid 4 is the reason I even bought a PS3. I've always been die-hard Metal Gear, so I've played every one of those games way too many times.
Reloading.
Oh, really? Yeah, I've been playing Metal Gear since fucking I was a young child. Because the series has been around since the 80s. It didn't really start getting well known though until the PlayStation Metal Gear Solid came out. And I'd have to admit, I mean, I like the original Metal Gears a lot, but I never played the original MSX ones until after being acquainted with the, you know, the other installments. Or at least, I think I played the MSX ones around the time, a little after Metal Gear Solid 2 came out. I had played the NES version, because that was the only one we had in America. It was like a shitty port of the original Metal Gear. So I had played that. But, I'd say the game that really kick-started my Metal Gear nut phase was Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation. I was like obsessed with that shit. Me and my friends used to be outside and shit, like in the snow, reenacting the game, like playing the game and shit. Ooh, look at that. Got a trophy, a good whack. Beautiful. Screw you. Like, we'd be out in the fucking snow. I think it was around the blizzard of... Because the demo for Metal Gear Solid came out, and we were, like, obsessed with it. We used to play fucking Metal Gear Solid outside. Oh, shit. Ooh. Now I definitely need a med pack. Snipers. We got company. Yeah, I hear you. Like, I play a lot more games now than I ever did, and I played a lot of games as a kid, but I mostly went for, like, shooter games and shit. Not like shooters, but like third-person shooter games, I guess. Survival horror games. I mean, I liked platformers on Nintendo, but I was never like a Spyro the Dragon guy or a Crash Bandicoot guy. Like, I never really cared for those games too much. I was always more Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil. What other games did I have? GoldenEye. I loved Mario. I always love Mario, but I was fortunate enough to have, like, I had PlayStation 2 and I had I did have a GameCube, and I got an Xbox later, and I loved Halo. So I played most of the really good games. Those were the ones I went for. There was a game called Time Splitters I used to love. That was an FPS. It's a lesser known one. There was another game called Conflict Desert Storm I used to like a lot. I used to play that a lot. But recently I play like different games I never thought I would play. Like, I did buy the Crash Bandicoot reboot, but again I played it and I was like, I just can't really stick to this game. It's like it bores me. I don't know why.
Fear the GI Norts.
Yeah, the first console I got was a Nintendo Entertainment System. With the NES. Oh shit. But yeah, the NES was the first console I ever got, but I only had like Zelda fucking game. I had Zelda and I had Zelda 2. I had Mario and Duck Hunt. And I think that was it. And I was like, I wasn't a huge video gamer when I had that. It was like a hand-me-down that my mom got from one of her. She's a hairdresser, so she cut hair, and a lot of her customers. But I still didn't really wasn't my real experience with, you know, becoming a die-hard gamer. Super Nintendo was what did that. I played Super Nintendo, I believe it was Super Nintendo. It might even have been NES, and I don't know why, but I was at my cousin's house, and I think we were playing Super Mario, and I at that moment is when I remember I really became fascinated with games. And at that Christmas, I fucking got Super Nintendo. I got Mario Paint, Mario All-Stars, that bundle. That's what my mom got me, and basically at that point I was hooked on games. Never had a Sega. I went from Super Nintendo to Nintendo 64, then PlayStation, then PS2, because my brother's dad, he had a fucking, we couldn't, it was the year PS2 came out, like it was really hard to get. But my brother's dad worked at Toys R Us, so he ended up getting it. And we, that's what got us into PS2. And then fucking, from there, I think I got a GameCube, an Xbox. And then I eventually got a PS3. You know, much years later. And I had the PS3 for a while, and then I got Wii later, and I remember I got that like when I was like I got a Wii when I was like fucking 22, I think, and I would play it all the time at my girlfriend's house, and that was basically it. And I had a lot of games for that, but the Wii was a piece of shit console. I mean, there was nothing good on it. And then I ended up caving and buying a Wii U. Well, obviously I got a PS4 as well. I got that next, and then a fucking Wii U. And that was a fucking waste of money. I mean, it wasn't a waste because me and my friends would play a lot of online games, or not online, but multiplayer games. So that was fun. But fucking, you know, there wasn't that many of them. And it's just Nintendo's going downhill in years. I mean, their brands are great. They're fucking, you know, first party games are awesome, but they're just fucking, there needs to be more than that. I remember GameCube used to be my favorite fucking system. I used to get games that were, you know, multi-console. I used to always get the GameCube version over the PS2 version, because it was more powerful. It's a no-brainer that the GameCube was a more powerful console. And then it went full fucking circle, and now every time Nintendo drops a console, it's weak as shit, and it doesn't have the capabilities of like the PlayStation and the Xbox. Yeah, I never really was into Duke Nukem because I wasn't a huge FPS guy unless it had a cool spin to it. Like, I really liked Time Splitters because it had a lot of co-op features. It had a full co-op campaign. Plus, I don't know if you're familiar with the game, but every level was a whole different aesthetic. Fucking amazing series. From the creators of GoldenEye, actually. But, I liked that a lot. I loved Halo because it reminded me of fucking... Jesus.
They hate small places. We just need to let them out.
I remember, because I liked Halo because it reminded me of Aliens, and like just the production quality was so good on that, and I loved the driving in it and all. Halo was awesome. I remember that's why I bought a fucking Xbox just for Halo. Those are like that's where my FPS like games really were. I don't remember buying a lot of other FPS games. I always like third-person games way more. I don't know why. How the fuck do I get these guys? Dino Crisis with me, believe it or not, is I didn't really play it until recently, actually. I mean, my buddy had it. He said it was a good game, but I just never really got into it, and I liked it a lot when I played it. I mean, it's Resident Evil with dinosaurs. What's not to really like? Speaking of dinosaurs, I'll be right back. I always thought Duke Nukem was strictly FPS from the gate. I never knew that. Those dinosaurs are just ruining them guys down there. Look at that. Absolute poetry. I gotta be careful because these things will fuck me up too. I try not to kill animals if I don't have to. Oh, they're not attacking me. Wow. Nice. I must not be perceived as a threat. They really did a nice job with. I never played the original Rogue Trooper, but this is like, I guess, an up rendering. I mean, I don't know how much of the actual engine they, you know, updated, but the graphical overhaul is pretty fucking nice. Rebellion's one of them companies that, I mean, I like. They don't do a lot of games that are like mind-blowing. They're kind of like, I don't know how their budget is, must not be that big, but with the games they do put out, I mean, they do put out pretty good games. Like, this game's awesome. I really like Sniper Elite's pretty damn good. Plus, they own the 2000 AD property, which gives them access to a lot of cool fucking franchises like this. And I hear they're making a Judge Dredd game, and I never was a big Judge Dredd fan, but I don't know if you've seen the new movie Dredd. It came out in 2012, I believe. It's called Dredd 3D, or just Dredd. It really made me really start liking Judge Dredd. I mean, it's just such a fucking cool movie. And apparently they're making a new Judge Dredd game. And if it's anything like the fucking movie, I'm definitely gonna buy that shit.
door. I'll hack through.
Because when I first perceived Judge Dredd, I was like, all I think of is that shitty Sylvester Stallone movie. That movie was fucking garbage. Like, it was just like, didn't do the character justice at all. The new movie was not only a good movie, but it made the character seem gritty and badass and hardcore. And that's what I'm looking for in my Judge Dredd. I don't need fucking that cheesy ass Hollywood drivel. This is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have to put helm down. Shit's gonna pop off.
Let's get on that flat cannon and shoot down some hoppers. What about me?
Reloading.
Boom! Up ahead!
RE4, yeah, I played it a lot, but I haven't played that shit nearly as much as the other Resident Evils. Like, I like the game, but I don't love that game too much. My favorite part of that game is the fucking chainsaw guy. I think he's cool as shit, but other than that, I'm not a huge fan of RE4. I'll admit I like that a hell of a lot more than I like fucking 5 and 6 though. I want to just be able to play as the fucking chainsaw guy and just kill people in that. I don't know why they didn't have a mode like that in RE4 where you could just play as Dr. Salvador and run around with your chainsaw going wild. Micro mines everywhere.
Where to, Helm?
Newberry. According to what I picked up, he's scheduled to have a meeting there in 3 days' time.
Oh yeah, well RE3 is great. Just find it hard to really, I can't pick a favorite from the original 3. It's like so hard for me to do. Years ago I probably would have said 1 was my favorite. Now I just can't pick. It's like I played all 3 of them too much and I see a lot of things I like in each one.
Yeah. Looks like our Grand Admiral doesn't want his meeting to be disturbed.
Wonder who he's expecting. Not us, that's for sure. Come on, guys. Let's go pay our respects.
We're near the base of operations now. Grand Admiral Hoffer is close by. The data mentioned a cathedral.
We'll re-equip the silencer just in case. I'm trying to say that sometimes your gun needs to wear the raincoat. We don't want to cause a stir now, do we, Gunner? Need to slip that raincoat on. This is the level I'm thinking. It gets a little hot in here. Oh yeah.
Take out that
EMP trooper. And here I figured I was gonna get a afraid, alright. You got a lot of guys here. Update my equipment.
grenade. Get down. EMP troop.
EMP troops all out of sight. I can't see. Jesus. Alright.
I'm not going for that again.
What the fuck is going on there? Fuck! They are really...
I'm not going through that again.
Alright, I think that was it. EMP cocksucker. This, as a setting, RE1's like one of the scariest. I mean, the old mansion, anything like old and like gothic is fucking creepy. That's what I liked about RE1. I like the sense of isolation too. You're in the mountains and shit. That's the way I see it anyway. Hard for Resident Evil 1 because of that. But I think there's so many other things, reasons why there's that RE2. Jesus Christ, man. Let's face it, does have the best controls. There's no doubt. I mean, it's got the fucking quick. Got a master. So I mean, like, but then you can say like, oh, is the storyline as good in RE3? I mean, I think it was better, but that's all subjective anyway.
Let's take a look at this. Front door! Hang on. There we go. Score one for the
Thanks, Helm.
Got there in the end, psycho boy.
Psycho boy.
No way they can beat us.
But like when it comes to music, they all had good soundtracks. That's what's fucking awesome about it. Like the hospital music from RE3 is fucking creepy as shit. I mean, there's so many. There's not none of it's. Not one of them has bad music at all. Not one of them's bad at all in general. There's nothing bad about any of the first 3 games, in my opinion. Oh shit, wow, look at that. All my health gone. Christ. I'm gonna have to buy some more med packs here.
This'll help.
Yeah, in the director's DualShock, yeah. I mean, the drunk ass composer music. In the original, it didn't have that, though. It had a much better track. But that's the thing, though. I mean, on that topic, I think that I grew up with the fucking DualShock version. That's the one I had first, because when I got a PlayStation, they were already up to that. Like my dad got me a PlayStation, I think the first game he got me was Resident Evil, but it was the green label Resident Evil, so it was the fucking DualShock music. So that's the ones I remember. I remember the music being disturbing, like, not even in a jokey way. Like, I actually found the music to be unsettling and distorted and disturbing, and that's what I liked about it. Yeah, that fucking weird ass music in the basement is fucking wretched, but it's like, that's the one I remember. And that track is not a good example of how good that soundtrack is, though. That soundtrack has some really good songs on it, like really good variations, like fucking the mansion, the guardhouse is creepy, the guardhouse basement's creepy. The first floor mansion's creepy, second floor mansion. I liked almost all the songs on that DualShock version. Not a big fan of the farting trumpet music too much, or the spider music. Those two are kind of like retarded. But I'm sure it's nostalgia when I say I don't mind them as much as most people do. But if you really look at it from a musical perspective, they are garbage. But again, the rest of the soundtrack isn't garbage. There's a lot of good songs on there. And I like a lot of the songs from the regular director's cut too, like the regular version. There's a ton of good ones on there too. I'm glad we got more than one particular soundtrack. I would argue that the director's cut soundtrack, DualShock director's cut, is better than the soundtracks we've gotten in Resident Evil games since RE4 and beyond. Period. Jesus Christ, you're gonna blow up? That's the thing about music in movies now, and in games, just in all types of forms of entertainment. It's just not good anymore. It's not memorable. Like, I mean, Nintendo still puts out memorable tracks in their games, but like most, and I think The Witcher 3 had a really good soundtrack too. The compositions in that were top notch. But we're talking about like just in general. I mean, there's not a lot of good, like the Resident Evil games haven't been impressing me at all with fucking music. I'm not even going to say that that's changed with the remake of RE2 either, because what I hear is just ambient fucking tracks. I want to hear like real. I wanted them to do it like they did the original remake. I want a fucking fully redone. Fucking faggot, stop moving. I want a fully like re-recorded, reorchestrated version of the original Resident Evil soundtrack. That's what I want to hear when I play the Resident Evil 2 remake. I don't want to hear these ambient fucking, no, fucking generic ass sounds. That's what I hear in the RE2 remake. That's one negative thing I'll say so far about it. That I'm not approving of. I have a feeling I'm gonna just utilize what they give us in the deluxe edition and just have my classic RE tracks while I play. Oh, the Terminator soundtrack's fantastic. I mean, what an iconic theme, you know. And that, I think, really, people might not notice it, but to me, I'm a big music fan. That really diminishes the overall quality of the project. Like, think about Batman, right? The Danny Elfman Batman theme from the 1989 film. Everyone knows that song. That's the song you associate with Batman. It's identity, really. And then you got the Hans Zimmer bullshit from the trilogy. Which, let's be honest, Batman Begins is some fucking hot. I like that. I like those movies almost as much as I enjoy the memorable. It's just basic bullshit. That's my problem with the whole fucking. There's a movie that came out recently called, it's a horror movie. Called, what the fuck's it called? But it's fucking, the music soundtrack though in that movie is awesome. It's the theme from Stranger Things. That's another one that has a really cool production as a whole. Like, everyone knows the Stranger Things theme. It's fucking awesome. It's unique. It's not like fucking some common ass shit. Times, you know. I just think they don't really care anymore. They just want to put out whatever. Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe like a mode where we can do a fixed camera mode, but it definitely it looks straight like it's pretty much gonna be over. Still looks like a fun game, but it just reminds me, it doesn't, like I said, it's not doing anything too unique or different. But I guess it really doesn't have to. Still be a good game. Fucking EMP faggot. What? That was a clear as day headshot.
Rogue, do something about that EMP troop.
The EMP troops are always off behind something, like on the other side of the map. Ready. In the meantime, shut your fucking cake holes. Yeah, that would be super cool though if they did a fixed camera mode. I would love that. Hey, though, I mean, if they're not really just straight focusing on fixed camera, you're gonna have to be a lot more precise now with your aim. But maybe they'll just I doubt it, personally, but that would be cool as shit. I'm gonna keep our scrambler grenades handy because these fucking robots can be lethal. Speak of the devils. Surprise, bitch. These robots that remind me of the ones from Wolfenstein, dude. It's gonna be one hell of a party once I put Helm down. Here we go.
Hacking. Hero. Gotcha.
Ne 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 ne. Okay, so I put that shit down and didn't open anything at all, did it? Oh wait a minute. Yeah, it did. It opened this.
Grenade, look out.
I knew it the moment I turned that fucking thing. This fucking queer was gonna hit me. God. Fuck you.
I'll patch you up.
There it is.
Who's there?
Grenade incoming.
Tell yourself.
Grenade, get down. Good shooting. Here. Here you go.
Fucking sniper now.
Hold still, Rogue. Reload. Check.
Fucking fat.
Reloading.
Winning in it.
You make it look easy. Here you go.
Who's there? Move into your position. Okay.
Damn.
Sir.
Take this shit off. I don't know why I still have it. I think it's like making my gun weaker. It's not really helping. It's gonna be fun. Can already fucking tell. Jesus Christ.
Here. What's that? Here, Rogue. What was that? Check.
What was that? I don't know. Sounds like such a topping. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at that. Nice little welcome wagon. Metal Gear Mark II. And an EMP trooper. Great. Just great. I'm on it. Oh shit. Oh my god. The hell is this? Stay down. Oh my god. Metal Gear. Gotta take cover, man. Metal Gear ain't playing around.
This'll help. Check.
If I hit the puppy with a scrambler, if I can get one over there. Fucking stupid ass little fucker.
Coming right up. Check.
Oh my god.
Coming right up.
One more scrambler for you, faggot. Pick up my salvage.
Congratulations, my friend. Thanks to the information you provided, the massacre of the GIs in the Quartz Zone has been almost a 100% success.
Your praise is appreciated, Grand Admiral Hoffer, as is your fine Norland branding. But what I really want from you is the payment I was promised.
Full payment will be received once we can confirm that all the GIs have been eliminated. According to some reports, it's possible at least one of them may have survived. What's happening? Seal the building! What's happening? Answer me!
Your men are dead, Admiral, and I'm afraid our arrangement has changed.
What are you talking about?
I can't allow that my identity could be discovered.
No! Help me.
Help you? The scum who murdered our buddies?
I gave the orders, but the information came from one of your own.
A traitor? Who? Tell me, and I won't kill you. I said I wouldn't kill you. I didn't say anything about helping you live.
Bye-bye.
Helm, you're driving.
Oh, I remember this shit. This part's fucking stupid, if I remember correctly. It's fucking annoying. It's one of those things where it's a TPS game, but they always throw like a fucking required vehicle segment in there, and it's just not good. I'm pretty sure this is no exception, if I remember correctly.
We can't take many hits from those Lazulka troops. Take the other support team out.
Yeah, like they give you a health meter, and the health meter just goes down way too quick. That's what it was. See what I'm saying? I took like 2 hits, and look at my health. Shit is bad. And the infamous overheating gun turret. We all remember that one. What? See what I'm saying? This part's just fucking garbage. It's one of them parts just makes you hate the game. You know what I mean?
Sensors show the trader is close.
Ah! Fuck you, motherfucker! Traitorous dog! Going up. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about in a nutshell. In a big nut. Missiles that come out of the woodwork, you know. You can't even see the MFers.
I can't risk going near those Hellcats.
But you are getting blown up by them.
So you can take them out.
Good. Please do drop me off. I'm going in. Never does. Oh, this is a tough boss fight if I remember. Yeah, you gotta get across the bridge without getting your shit pushed in. Without getting your food. Micro mean.
One more to go.
Sniper is the best, as usual. Ah, the welcoming committee, huh? Okay. Not sure why these sniper shots ain't hurting them, but alright. Well, that stopped the other grenade. That was awesome. Make me. Oh, a second welcome wagon for me? Shit. How touching. Alright then, we're out of here. Where are we? Helm's got some flying skills though, I'll give him that. That's classic Helm, dude. Shit, come on! Come here! I think I'm dead! I wasn't getting my shit pushed in with missiles. Okay, this part isn't as bad as I remembered it. The missiles can be shot down, so... Still does get hairy in certain times, though. Like, the missiles come out of nowhere sometimes, you don't see them coming. You gotta stop shooting once in a while in order to... Keeps like repairing somehow. You were smoking a second ago, bud. There you go.
Yeah, you got him!
He's disappearing into the chem fog. Track him down, Helm. We'll land and check the wreckage.
Sulfur insignia. And those are general stars on it. It really was one of our own commanders who sold us out.
Picking up signals from a north base nearby. Could be where he went.
Come on, guys. Let's go bag ourselves a traitor general.
Hello. Who's this delicious blue morsel? Oh, man.
Yes, older general. You're certain?
One of my patrols brought him in a few hours ago. He's badly burned, but he's offering to trade information in return for his safety. Sir, he says he was the one responsible for the Quartzone massacre.
The traitor general. Send him to me. He is vital to assault the soldier positions in New Atlanta.
There's one more thing. He claims the enemy soldier known as the Rogue Trooper is pursuing him.
The reports say it was this rogue trooper who killed Grand Admiral Hoffa. Prepare a suitable welcome for the genetic freak. Hoffa's death must be avenged.
Well, that's where I'm going to end Rogue Trooper for the night.
Don't hoppers have autopilot?
Yeah, but I didn't use that.
I might get a little Super C in next. And then following that, I'm going to start up Shenmue around 12 o'clock when that becomes available. As for this stream, this is Rogue Trooper signing off.